What's up, everybody? Stix with Johnny. First time we're ever doing this. I'm here with Stix from Steel Panther. How you doing today, buddy?
Fucking awesome. I can't wait to watch you tee up.
This is gonna be amazing.
No pressure.
Pulled the shit out of that.
Oh, good.
Well, I hope you're here for the conversation, not the golf.
Dude, I'm here for the fucking hang, and I'm here because you asked me to be here, and I'm happy to be here.
Fuck yeah, man.
Well played.
So, when did you start playing drums and why? We'll do the layups first.
Yeah, I started playing drums when I was in 3rd grade, and I went over to my friend Brent Christensen's house.
Okay.
He had a drum set. I'd never seen a drum set. I was 3rd grade. And when I sat down, oh, that tree is...
It's such a piece of shit. Oh my God. God damn it. Oh my God. Come look at how bad my fucking shot is right now behind this. I want a fucking root. God damn it.
You're just hitting a little 30-yarder?
That's the idea, right?
Yep. Oh man, that was good.
I need a little bit more on it.
Well played.
Thank
Dude,
you.
look at that green.
Oh, you have no idea yet.
What the fuck?
These greens are fucked.
Amazing. Fuck. These greens are gnarly.
Ate this fucking sand.
Oh, that was it. What club do you have?
That's my wedge because I wasn't expecting to go in the fucking sand. As everyone's finding out right now, Johnny Christ is shit at golf. Stix is fucking pretty
Yeah,
good.
but look how fucking good looking he is. Would you rather be good at golf or good looking? Or both?
It's a question you need to ask yourself and maybe ask your mom.
Ooh. Or maybe ask your mom.
Back to drumming.
Back to drumming. When I sat behind the kit, I hit the drums and I immediately fell in love with with the sound, you know, and the fact that I could hit something and get that immediate reaction and hear it. I loved it. And I went home and I told my dad, I want to play the drums. He goes, nah, no. And
Well, what was it about the no? Like, do you come from what kind of upbringing are you talking?
total middle class. Dad was a cop. Mom
Okay.
was a front office secretary, office worker.
Gotcha.
And I don't think he thought I was serious. I mean, you're in 3rd grade. How serious is, you know? And he goes, okay. And I kept harping on it. And he's like, all right, you have to take lessons first. I was like, I'm doing this. And then
Well, how often would you play starting now? Like by yourself when you're on those practice pads?
every day, all day. Like
All day.
It's the only thing I wanted to do. Like
Any video games in between it, or
No.
no?
No.
You just go away from video games at that point, right?
I went music. I mean, I remember playing piano when I was like, I have a picture. I'll show it to you later of me as a baby, like in a diaper, and I remember hearing notes.
Yeah.
And it resonated with me, you know, and so I've always been musical. It's never really been a choice. I never went, you know what? I want to be a musician. I just grew up and I was.
It just was you.
Yeah, and I think that there's things in life where you don't have choices as to what you are or what you like. That's something I didn't even choose it.
Yeah.
It kind of like chose me and went, you're gonna be a musician.
I love that.
You know?
I love that.
So
I'd love it a little bit more if that motherfucker wasn't mowing the lawn right now. It's a par 4, a little to the left.
oh no.
Oh, he's on the other fairway. He's on the other fairway.
That was a bad swing, Johnny. It's all it takes is one shot.
Yeah. You only got one shot. Do not lose a chance for greatness.
Did you just quote Eminem?
I sure did.
Kick ass.
Why did I do that? Run like an open sword. Get me on the fairway. Come on.
Oh, you're almost to the fairway.
Almost there. At least I made it past the ladies' tees.
You did on the last one too.
I know.
How about you? Have you always, with music, did you play music because your friends were playing music, or
You know, I was kind of a introvert nerd growing up,
right?
which is kind of funny because now I'm very the opposite. I'm still a nerd, but I
But you're not
developed the
shy.
ability. I'm not shy anymore.
Right.
But that was the way for me to express myself. It was that and dancing, funny enough.
Wait, for real?
Well, I mean, I wasn't in a dance class, but my mother was an aerobics teacher, and I would sit in with her classes sometimes, and I'd be the kid in the corner while they're busting, you know, Michael Jackson, fucking.
Right. So you can dance.
I mean, not in the technical sense.
No, but you. Let me ask you this, because
Yeah.
it's funny you brought up dance, because for me, I can't dance.
Did you ever try dancing? Like, I mean, like.
No, dude, it's way too personal.
So you never prescribed to Billy Idol with dancing with myself?
Never danced with myself.
Oh man. I always danced with myself. It wasn't until I found my wife later, and she's a really good dancer. And it was funny, we were at Sinister Gates' wedding years ago, and it was the first time anyone else in the band knew that I could dance.
Really? Were they just
watch
tripping?
it. And Uptown Funk goes on, and me and my wife just fucking go tear it up.
Really?
And everyone at the time, we walked away and we were just like, that's just how we do. And everyone's like, you guys choreographed that, right? We're like, nah. They're
Really?
like, no fucking way. No one could believe it. Because we'd be like, stop.
Right,
Wait
right.
a minute.
Dude, see, I can't move like that, dude. Not even
Really?
kidding. No bullshit.
God damn it.
That was straight. That was straight.
I'm still fucking choking on my goddamn fucking rod. Yep, that's what she said.
Heyo. So music, we were talking about you.
I never sounded better than with
Right.
than with anybody else than Jimmy, and I still, to this day,
Yeah.
he made me sound better. I don't sound as good as I did as when I played with Jimmy.
Right.
He made me better.
You guys connected. It's a feel.
Yeah.
And it's a connection that happens beyond music, you know, beyond the actual instrument. And there's something like, I'm getting the chills actually. There's something that happens when you jam with somebody and it's that person where you go, yeah, yes, I get it.
Yeah.
I fucking get it.
I got that on an early age, and it's no slight on you, Brooks. Like I have a really great connection with Brooks, but in between that, like there was some good connections, but it wasn't the same.
Dude, yeah, that's just like, you know, that's like chemistry. It's chemistry.
It is.
And then, you know, you can't just reproduce it with anybody,
Yeah.
you know?
I want to talk about a little bit of Metal Skool at the Key Club before.
Let's talk about it.
I went up with Jimmy. He was living with me at the time, and every fucking weekend we'd go up to LA.
That's awesome.
We went up to the Key Club, watch you guys play. His girlfriend at the time was fucking hammered, and like got in like some altercation with somebody, and we went out into the street and fought.
Fuck.
I went out and I cross-eyed stared at someone, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking hit you. Completely whiffed and fell down.
No way.
Busted my lip, and he just saw that I was bleeding, right?
Uh-huh. You thought you
And
got
he thought I got hit, and he came over and just fucking teed off on the motherfucker like a million times. This is when we were writing City of Evil,
Amazing.
and he was in a cast. Like
From that?
From that, because he fucked the dude. He split the dude
Amazing.
open, and he had like this cast on, and we had to go back. We were living together, and we had to go back to the rest of the guys and be like, yeah, our rehearsals are gonna be a little long because Jimmy's hand is broken.
Amazing. Could he play?
Yeah, he could play and he could write.
Right.
Luckily, we're still in the writing process. We weren't ready to record yet. Luckily.
But how good did it feel to have a dude fucking just have your back so hard?
Oh yeah. No, he saw blood from his little brother and was like, no.
Yeah, this
I
isn't
just
happening.
fucking turned it on and fucking just blasted this motherfucker.
With those
right
fucking
outside
long
the Key Club.
arms.
Yeah, long arms McGee, dude. We dubbed him Dozer, because he would come in from like behind like this.
Uh-huh.
There'd be like 2 or 3 people, and he'd come in over the top with his long ass arms and knock a motherfucker out.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have those fucking, you don't have long arms either.
Nah.
I got short limbs. I'm like all stubby and shit. Not cool.
But I loved going to the Key Club and watching you guys play as Metal Skool, all the covers. It was so much fun. You guys had like so many people from the LA scene come up and jam with you.
Dude, we had Tom Morello several times. We had Jerry Cantrell. We had fucking like guys like Jeremy Piven, Michael Strahan, a lot of football players.
Fuck yeah.
Tony Romo, Jessica Simpson. When they were together, You can look this shit up. She challenges our singer to a sing-off.
That's so rad.
It was awesome. It was fucking awesome. She sounded like, and I'm not making a joke, she sounded like a fucking a feral cat. For real. For real, dude. Like, I can't even, like, you just gotta watch it.
I mean, everyone's got to go check that out.
Yeah, and so I've seen people have sex on our stage. I've seen blowjobs on our stage, like full on.
You've seen, but haven't.
I've seen some things. I saw, we had a couple in Vegas. They had just gotten married that night and they were fucked up. The guy was hammered. He had a tall boy. And we brought him up on stage. They told us they got married, and then our singer goes, "You know what you should do? You should suck his dick right now." Generally, when somebody says that, they just go with a joke. And
Yeah.
this chick got on her knees. Dude faced his back to the crowd, and I'm
No,
watching.
you're the jumper. You're just getting
Dude,
fucking
I'm
front row
watching.
seat.
And the dude has his tall boy, and he's like wobbling, and he's got his hand on her hair. And he's just sitting there, and she's just going to town in front
Did
of.
he get? I know this is a crass question, but he was hard.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because I couldn't, because her head was blocking.
Okay.
So I just saw the movement, and I saw his hand and wrestling around in her bird's nest hair. It's fucked up. And I mean, they got escorted off the stage, but the attempt was made. I don't know if he actually got a boner, but he's fucking like. I felt like I was watching some
actually
trailer
really
porn.
doesn't matter. It's still awesome.
It was a great story. It was a fucking awesome story.
Let's continue that.
I
though.
saw two girls get on stage, take off every article of clothing from their shirt, bra, underwear, socks. Not a thing. And you know how dirty stages are.
Oh yeah.
Filthy, right? Rolling around on the floor, going down on each other. Like, these are the things that happen at our shows.
So that's amazing. Like what's funny is, I go back to like the City of Evil time when everyone thought we were like these crazy rock stars, right? You guys were living it before I fucking had any fucking business. Like, maybe we were the guys on the magazine cover, but you guys are the ones fucking doing it.
You guys were the representatives, and we're like the foot soldiers, just in the gutter. Just fucking in the gutter.
Yeah. Well, so some of those people, like you said, you got massive celebrities and people in the industry just fucking hanging out and
Yeah.
going down stage. When you guys got off stage, were you hanging with guys like Vince Vaughn and Tom Morello, or?
Yeah. I mean, 95% of the people who get on stage, they'd come backstage afterwards, and we'd high five, and it was cool. It felt like a community.
Yeah.
Like Tom Morello would come back, and he was always super nice. And that helped us when we decided to go tour, because we would be in Belgium playing Grass Pop, and we'd see other bands, and they would be like, "Oh, dude, Steel Panther."
Here we are, on hole 3.
It's been 7 hours.
It's been
It's been 7 hours. We're on the
7
third
hours
hole.
and we're on the 3rd hole.
We're not done with it yet either.
We ain't even begun to defile myself.
Oh my God. Wait till the naked golf starts.
Well, what are some of your favorite experiences being abroad?
I'm a man, Johnny. I'm not a broad. Just kidding. Sorry.
You can't say that in 2021.
I can. I'm not no broad, dog. What's up? I think prior to going overseas, I had a picture of what I thought Germany was like.
Mm-hmm.
I had a picture of what I thought Spain was like, and Australia, and all these places, right? Brazil. And the coolest thing, I think, about it all was the picture in my head was never reflected by when I landed and saw.
Yeah.
Because here, when I was growing up, you see footage of Germany. The only time I would think of Germany was if something was on TV or whatever. It was winter, tanks, World War II. That was it.
Yeah.
Because that was my exposure But when I went
I think
there,
that's a lot of us, right?
yeah, you know, I mean, that's really what, because you learn the history of the world, and then World War II is a big, you know, part of learning in school here. So that's what you kind of learn. And when I went there and I saw that it was fucking green and lush and beautiful, and the people in Germany I found to be different than what was in my head. Because, you know, prior to actually going there, you have a preconceived notion.
Yeah.
I think we all do, of things that we have never experienced. You go, oh, that must be like this. I imagine it being like that. And going there and feeling the warmth of people, in all, you know, I mean, look, there's assholes everywhere, and there's fucking cool people everywhere.
Yeah.
But you know, being exposed to the people of different countries, I thought it was awesome. It was mind blowing, and it made me go, oh, okay. That's where "Don't Judge a Book by Its Cover" comes from, because it was nothing like I thought.
Yeah.
In a cool way.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, if you're going by the history books and everything, you think it's like
It's rough.
It's black and white.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It's an absolute beautiful country, and you don't realize how big it is until you get there. Because we come from America, where like we have this gigantic
Yeah.
square footage, right?
When you go there, when you guys go there,
Yeah.
when you went there your first time, what was it like for you?
Ooh, first time in Germany. Ooh, this is gonna be a fun one. I want you to hit that first.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll give you 3 strokes on this hole,
Okay.
and you have to shotgun the loser shot. I'll give you 2 strokes. Loser shotguns a beer.
I like that.
Give you 2 strokes.
It's on camera. Fuck, dude. That's awful.
It's all right.
2 strokes. Let's see what
2
happens.
strokes. You line 1.
I found the one patch of
Oh.
long grass
I know this.
out of all of that.
There you go.
Fuck. I wanted to get on the fairway.
Sorry, you hit that giant hazard.
I mean, that was a one to
That's a 2. That's a 2-inch. That's a fucking 2-inch stake.
Way on top. Oh. So I was topping everything and I just went way underneath.
Yeah, that's fucking deep grass, dude.
All right, so I lie what, 6?
6. I lie 2.
Fuck. Not enough. Whatever, I'll take the 8.
I think by the end of this thing, did you guys bring a wheelbarrow? Because we'll fucking wheel Johnny home. I think you scored an 8, and I think I scored a 4.
Which means?
Which means you have to drink that entire White Claw
All right.
without stopping.
Without stopping.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Is there anything that we need to do while you're doing this?
No, you just kind of watch me and laugh.
Fuck yes, dude.
That's gonna be carbonated burps real soon.
You know what's awesome? In about 10 minutes, we're gonna see how well you swing a club.
That's gonna be good. Fuck.
Oh, that's awesome. Dude.
When you get guys coming up and doing stuff with you guys,
Uh-huh.
what are some of your favorite fucking moments with like these other rock stars and stuff? Like
Playing Man in the Box, for instance, right? Playing that song
Space,
it's cool. I mean, it's a great song. I've played it enough times in my life that where I go, okay, if somebody wanted to jam that song with me on drums, I'd go, yeah, let's play it. It's cool. When Jerry Cantrell's playing it,
and he actually came up on stage and did it, yeah?
it's different. You just go, this is the dude that wrote that. And I was such an Alice in Chains fucking fanatic that was like a moment for me, you know, where I was like, dude, I'm jamming with the dude that wrote some of my favorite music of all time. So that was fucking pretty special. So, so that song, not because of the playing, but because of specifically that event, jamming with the guy that wrote it is amazing.
I'll go one step further though.
Yeah.
As a drummer, what is your favorite song to play? Like just like when you think, so you said like with the atmosphere you're playing with Jerry Cantrell,
Mm-hmm.
that's fucking rad. But like, if you were to sit down in front of a kit, what is your go-to? You're just like start fucking playing.
Straight Through the Heart by Dio.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty rad.
Vinny Appice on that record, Holy Diver. Holy shit.
Right?
Like he is, in my opinion, the single most underrated rock and roll drummer.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Because when you hear
That's a hot take right there.
dude, fucking blabbermouth, boom. He played some of the tastiest shit.
Well, you and me, I know exactly what tasting means. I know exactly that means fucking in the pocket's fucking right there.
Yeah,
Right?
it's the thing where you go, what would be the best possible thing that you could do right now? And it's not the fucking Instagram drummer who can play 40,000 fucking beats in 2 measures. It's when the levee breaks.
Yeah.
That first fucking 8 bars, that's tasty. The way it's played, it's like fucking sex. You know, you could fuck like a rabbit. That's not cool.
Not always.
Not always, on occasion. But when you get your fucking deep fuck on,
When you're in the pocket.
that's tasty.
Yeah.
You-
No, it's tasty.
Now
It's tasty.
I know you get it.
It's tasty.
Somebody watching, they're like, I don't get it. It's
Get
musician
the fuck
speak.
out of my way. If this one goes in the hole right now, you all are fucked. I can do this. I can do this. I can't do this. It's a good thing there's something called edit.
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude. Eye on the ball. Here we go. Wow! Keep your eye on the ball. Fuck, I just pounded a fucking White Claw.
I'm so happy with this.
Was there a lot of music going on when you were growing up? Something like that?
Songs in the Key of Life, Stevie Wonder. That one fucked me
Fucking
up.
love me some Stevie Wonder,
Yeah,
dude.
that fucked me up. Debbie Harry, and Blondie, and then because I remember listening to AM radio. Like a lot of your fucking viewers are probably like, oh, what's AM radio?
Well, they don't know a lot of
that.
shit.
That was the reception. That was where the reception came in the best. FM was stereo.
Mm-hmm.
AM was stronger. And so I wouldn't listen to FM when I was a kid. I'd listen to AM, and there'd be like 50 stations. And I just remember having, like, reacting to music, to songs, to melodies, to chords. And I remember I pictured like certain songs that were very like minor keys. To me, I always imagined they had teeth. I know it sounds weird.
No, this is great.
But to me, a minor, like if it was a harder song and it was minor, it had teeth and it would sink its teeth into me, and I gravitated towards more minor sounding stuff instead of the happier major stuff. But then as I got older, I started listening and hearing kind of that, minor and major keys weaving together in the same song, and like Alice in Chains was one of those bands like we were talking about before. They would be able to sing a major harmony over a minor chord and make it sound fucking interesting.
Yeah.
And that was super teeth for me. I was just like, oh, I got to get me some of that.
Super teeth. But like the teeth is just like such a lot of people like ask that like of musicians, like, what is it? Like, we have different ways of describing things. Like, it's a color. It's a shape. It's teeth.
Teeth for me, like I picture fucking just fangs, and to me when I would, you always hear the term, oh, it has to have a hook. That's what it has to have for me. Something to fucking just grab on and it's got you.
Yeah.
That's, and like to me, growing up and then becoming a professional musician, or doing this for a job, which it doesn't feel like a job. I feel lucky.
Well, it should in any profession it shouldn't feel like a job.
Right. I mean, that's the goal, right?
Yeah.
I have a story about hanging out with your singer at Grass Pop, and I embarrassed my singer when I told your singer, like, man, we're gunning for your spot. We want your spot. Like, and I meant it in a complimentary way.
Oh yeah.
My guy, he goes, oh my God. He was so, he thought like I meant it in like a dickish way, and I was just like trying to tell Matt, I was like, ooh, jumping fish. Look at that.
Wait, what? It's not jumping fish. No, they're fucking birds over there, dude.
Oh, pretty
am
cool.
I the one that pounded the koala, or are you?
You pounded the koala.
The koala.
I think you pounded the white koala.
I pounded the white koala.
Is that a euphemism?
It might be.
Anyway, I told Matt, I was like, we're coming for your spot, dude. Just, you know. And my guy was fucking mortified. He's like, oh, dude, what the fuck? It was awesome. Anyway, Matt was he was awesome about it. But back to the hits. When you hear, I don't hear a hit from a record guy. Like,
Yeah.
We don't hear a single. It's like, how about fuck you? How's that for a single? We like it.
What was it in that thing you do? I quit.
Quit.
I quit.
Yep. It's this business is fucking crazy. Like, you guys have created your own path. You guys, nobody went, okay, Avenge, I need a 3-minute and 25-second song. I need a fucking chorus, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, out. Or you guys would have said, suck our dicks, tip to tip, right? You guys have been able to create stuff that you love, and that's why it resonates with people that love your band. They go, because it's genuine, it's real, it's not manufactured. And our shit, that's the shit we love.
Yeah.
Like, we write songs that we dig, you know, and I think that's the mark of any cool band, is they didn't write, you know, there's a lot of bands out there that try to follow what's happening. Ooh, we're gonna chase it.
Yeah.
You'll never fucking you'll never
catch it. No, there's
Can't.
no way.
So, you know, I feel grateful and I feel lucky to be in a band that is like, we're kind of like style proof because we do our own thing. You guys are style proof. You do your own thing.
In a different way, but yeah,
in a very different way.
But
What you guys have done is you did it your way and you created a fucking lane that other bands went, ooh, we gotta chase it. Which is, I mean that in the best way.
No, and I
it's fucking
you know,
awesome. Like,
when I see that stuff, I fucking love it because I'm just like, but that's not what we set out to do.
I know, but it should tell you guys that you did something fucking cool. Okay, that's where your ball landed.
The Metal Skool's time,
Yes,
the Key Club.
crazy times.
What were those backstage parties like?
Well, you gonna edit some shit?
Yeah, whatever you want.
There was drinking, there was drugs, there was nakedness, there was all the things that you know, you mentioned it earlier. You said you guys were on the magazine covers and we were doing it.
Yeah.
and we were doing it.
Yeah.
You know, it got did in a lot of ways, and I don't know that it prepared me for touring because it's a whole different fucking animal. When you're at a venue, you get done at the venue and then you drive home. That's one thing, and you don't want to get popped for drunk driving. So there's that. When you're on the road, you stumble into a bus.
Stumble into your fucking bunk and just fucking.
Into your bunk, hopefully. And hopefully.
Or someone puts you in the bunk.
Someone puts you in the bunk. And hopefully you don't take 2 Ambien and hold a bottle of fucking Patron and then get back out of your bunk and want to fight your tour manager and not let him go to the bathroom.
Wait, that sounds like you know that from experience.
Maybe. Dude, yeah. So we were fucking driving into Newcastle. This was a lesson I learned. Driving into Newcastle, I went to bed, I thought. I remember saying goodnight to our monitor guy, getting in my bunk, crawling up. The next thing I know, I wake up in the morning in Newcastle. We're all getting off the bus early and do a day off, like about 6 in the morning, right, to go in the hotel, Malmaison. I get off the bus. The driver's bringing our bags and set them on the curb. And our tour manager just looks at me and he goes like this. He goes, gives me this fucking like weird, like you fucking asshole look. And I'm like, what's up, Gary? And we go in the hotel. Something's not right. I feel off. I'm like, so I call our bass player. I go, hey, dude.
Always calling the bass player.
Always calling the bass player. I go, anything happened last night that I go, because Gary gave me a weird look. He goes, you don't remember? And I go, no. And my like stomach went low and I got hot. Yeah, cause like.
You're like, oh fuck, what did I do?
Dude.
I have never done that before.
Dude, my guy tells me, he goes, dude, you came downstairs naked. Not even kidding, naked. And you would not let, you were talking with us, and then Gary came downstairs. You got up in the middle of the aisle and fucking like posted up and would not let him pass. And
Butt naked.
Butt naked. But then, like we were kind of wrestling, like I was like a fucking bull. And then I just wouldn't let him go. And I guess I punched him in the arm. Like I wasn't trying to fist fight him, but we were wrestling, and I must have tagged him. And I remember the feeling of going, okay. It was like we all went to the movies, and I watched the movie, and I know I was at the movie, but I don't remember it, and everybody's talking about the plot. And I'm like, I don't ever want to not see the movie again.
That's a lesson to you kids. I've been there too. But how many times have I been there?
That's the thing. So it was the Ambien and tequila for me.
What kind of tequila was it?
It was Patron Silver.
Patron Silver.
So the lesson I learned was take the Ambien right before I literally crawl in my bunk. So I'm laying there, when it hits, it's good night. Don't take it downstairs and go, cool, I should be about that right time, I'm gonna go to bed, because then you black out, you get it, you think you get in your bunk, but you get the fuck out and you punch people. So don't do that. I mean, maybe it's too late to tell you that.
That's a PSA for everybody.
PSA. Please don't do that. Because I may be the guy you punch, and then you don't want that. You still want it. Did you see this, by the way? A little side note. Did you see my actual manhole cover?
Oh, dude.
Isn't that cool?
That's fucking rad.
It's a cool ball mark, huh? Check it out. City of Los Angeles, actual manhole cover. I put it in the dryer. Just kidding. He just got that. He's like, oh.
How's it going? How are you?
How are you?
Good to see you. Can I do I think I'll just do a vodka soda.
Vodka soda?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh shit! Too fast, too furious.
He's gonna do the pit maneuver on here. Dude, I got a little story. I was in a band with Satchel, and we were at a fucking Chicago steakhouse with Penn Jillette, an artist named Joe Coleman, who you actually kind of remind me of, and some other dude. And it's 6 of us at Smith and Walensky's or whatever it is, you know, some nice fucking steakhouse. I should never have been in there. And we're eating, and Penn asks us, he goes, how much would it cost for you guys, you 3, to do the elephant walk? We're like, that's what we said. What's the elephant walk? Funny you ask. So the elephant walk is when you get on your knees in a line behind each other and you grab the dick of the guy underneath you, in front of you, and you just kind of walk, right? They go, how much? And without fucking blinking, Dean Cameron goes, 5,000 cash right now on the table. Well, these motherfuckers start digging. And in my world at that time, $5,000 was not gonna happen, because I'm like, who has $5,000, right? Penn pulls out a fucking couple G's, like just, you know, it's hundreds, starts peeling them off and counting, Joe Coleman brings out like $600 or $700, and I can't remember who else was there. Fucking another few. They were like 700 short, and I felt like if they were gonna break out 5Gs, I would have done it. But we did talk about bail, and that's what reminded me, because we're like, who's gonna bail us out? Because we're gonna hold each other's dicks in a restaurant in Chicago, and fucking Penn's like, I will bail you out of jail, and I will pay for the fine.
Yeah.
We're like, all right, you got it. They didn't have it.
But
I was scared.
So what you're telling me is, for you and me to do the elephant run, cost 5Gs.
No, we'll do that shit for free. I'll pay you. We can do it.
For years, it was Metal Skool.
Yeah.
It wasn't Steel Panther, it was just Metal Skool, right?
We were Metal Skool, and I remember we were playing Kat Von D's Ink Fest, or what was it called? Some tattoo festival that she did. And we were in a trailer, getting ready to go on. We're talking about band names. We're like, what should we call our band name? Like Iron Steel? Because we wanted a cool, bitchin' sounding name. Because really, you can name your band anything, but if it sounds cool, it is cool. That's how we felt about it. We're like, should we call it Iron Tiger, Panther Panther? What's cool? Snakes, Panthers. Like,
Panther Panther.
Panther Panther.
Could be pretty good.
I'm done. So we had all these, we thought, what's a heavy metal sounding name? And we landed on Steel Panther because we just thought it was fucking bitchin'.
Yeah.
And everybody went, yeah, that's it. And so when we decided to go on the road, because when you're tied to and I don't say that in a bad way, but when you're tied to a weekly, you can't go to Europe because you got to come back to go do your show. And then with Public, they get used to that weekly thing. They don't have to think about it. They just go, Monday night, I know where to go. Not Monday night, are they there tonight? Because any research that they have to do is more than likely they're going to be like, it's too much work to figure it out. So we consciously decided we're going to tour, we're going for it. And when we would be in these crazy countries and for the first time, other bands would be like, dude, Steel Panther, I jammed with you guys. And we were like very accepted out of the gate, even though.
You guys have a lot of talent too. That's the other part.
Thank you.
Like when we talk about Metal Skool, it was a lot of covers early on. And I think the reason why you're accepted is because you guys could go. You guys were real musicians. It wasn't like, you're doing covers, and a lot of times you get pigeonholed for a fucking cover band or something like that. But you guys could really go.
Thank you.
I think that was the difference.
I think that there's something to that. The fact that, we were all musicians first, right? And we met and we started this band, and being players, and we worked fucking 5, 6, 7 nights a week sometimes, like working and grinding. So I always found it interesting when people would be like, oh, I've never heard of you guys, which I get. But when they think you just magically appear, but they don't know that we're fucking grinding show after show after show. And I think that is what is missing from a lot of bands, a lot of young bands, is the ability to put a fucking show on and connect with that crowd. I think that so many bands, they end up writing music and putting a record out and getting a deal before they ever fucking play a show. Then they go out and play a show and they get on stage and they just go, this one's about my girlfriend. You guys might know it. And the crowd's like, cool, bro. I could have put on the fucking CD.
Yeah. Where's the show?
Yeah, dude.
And you guys have always done like a really good show. I want to ask you about though, from the transition from Metal Skool into Steel Panther. You guys started doing originals.
Well, we were doing originals back in the Viper Room. Because Satchel was started to write some original songs, and we had a song called Stripper Girl, a song called we wrote Death to All But Metal, and Community Property, and we started throwing these songs in the set, and we were noticing people were over a couple of weeks, people were starting to sing the choruses. And
catchy fucking tunes, man.
Thank
catchy
you.
Fucking tunes.
I think that's the other thing, is the songs are actually like legit.
They are legit. Man.
I mean, even though
we would listen to you guys like on the road. We're in buses and listening to fucking Eatin' Ain't Cheatin'. And we're just like, listen, an Asian hooker. And we're like, dude, this shit is fucking brilliant.
Thank you, dude. It's a very weird thing. If you told me, like, if you told me 20 years ago, 25 years ago, you could go, Stix, I got a fucking idea. It's middle-aged dudes in spandex singing about dicks and titties. It's gonna be awesome. If you wrote that down on paper, I would have went, you're out of your fucking mind. But somehow, we've carved this fucking crazy path from doing weekly cover shows to releasing albums and then ending up playing venues and festivals around the world, and people just go, fuck yeah, that's Steel Panther.
One thing I guarantee that the fans want to know about is M Shadows doing that song with you guys.
Yeah, Turn Out the Lights.
Not the lights.
It was so long ago. But he came in.
How long ago was that record? That was probably like 10 years ago, something like that?
No, 12.
Oh shit.
2009. We recorded in 2008, so 13.
Gotcha.
13 years, dude. And he came in and he killed it. I mean, he just killed it. And when I first heard the mix, I was like, I didn't know, because I wasn't in the studio that day, but I couldn't remember I didn't know where Matt sang and where Michael Starr stopped and started. And at first I was like, Michael Starr sounds weird. Like, because it sounded weird when I picture him singing Matt's voice.
Yeah.
But when you picture Matt's face and voice, you go, oh, that sounds like Matt. You know, we've asked some guys to come, record, and they're like, yeah, no, I can't. Dexter from The Offspring. This is a good story.
Oh, I love Dexter. Yeah,
Dexter sang on a version of The Shocker.
Okay, which is a great song.
Thank you. He killed it, right? Killed it. And at the last second, he called and he said, I couldn't remember the reasons. I can't remember the reasons. And I'm not saying anything bad about Dexter, but at the last second, he's like, I can't do it. And we, out of respect, we're like, well, that sucks, but of course we're not gonna, put you on the record. But I have a version somewhere with Dexter on it. I'll play it for you.
I'd love to hear that.
He kills it.
Yeah.
He fucking buries it. It's awesome.
That's so cool.
So yeah, it was, having guests, guys. You guys never have guests on your albums, do you?
I'm trying to, it's so funny you put me on the spot. I'm trying to, no. We've had guest spots like female backgrounds, stuff like that. But as far as like lead vocals, no, we haven't.
I mean, I don't think it's a common thing that bands do, because bands do what they do. Mm-hmm. And I just think that the nature of our band is like, it's kind of an extension of the show.
Yeah.
We just bring everybody in, and we ended up, we wrote a song up at Chad Kroeger's house from Nickelback.
Wow.
Dude.
Wow.
So It Won't Suck Itself is a song we wrote with Chad at his fucking compound in Vancouver. Chad's like, I'm thinking of something fast, something cool, fast, right? And he goes, just play me something fast and cool.
That's all he said.
Yeah, Satchel goes like this. And he starts playing. He goes, yes, okay, hold on, okay. And then he looks up and there's a fucking alphabet above his door for lyrical, for words, for inspiration. Yeah. He goes, suck. It won't suck itself. It won't suck itself. Okay, that's the song. And like, he's like crazy, right? And he goes, Stix, get on the drums. So there's a little electronic kit there. He goes, double kick. I'm like, yes, do that. Okay, Satchel, do that. Stix, do that. And like, we're coming up with these parts, but he's like kind of just saying what to do, but not exactly what to do.
Yeah.
By the end of it, we fucking had, it was so crazy and weird. By the end of it, we had like the core structure of a fucking song. And we left, we left, but we didn't leave without playing in his ice hockey rink in his house.
He has an ice rink in his house?
Dude, yes. He also has his own gas station, his gas pumps.
Wait. Gas pump.
Yes, he has gas delivered to his property. I swear to God. Not even bullshit. It's fucking,
That's what Canada does for you.
Yeah. What's going on? Is there a party we didn't get invited to?
Well, I hate the idea of that.
I hate the, It seems like a lot of really good-looking people just went by and didn't even say hi.
That's rude.
You guys want to have a one-hole match? What are we playing for?
You guys already had your driver out, right?
Yep.
What are we playing for? Just bragging rights? Okay.
I like it. I like it. He's not very good though.
What does this hole do? Just up to the right?
Yeah. Goes up and to the right.
Oh, shit. All right, par 4, right? All right. I still think I can par it.
All right, all right.
All right, Johnny.
I got this. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. You gotta carry me here. This is bad.
Well, I still got 2 shots to par it. Glad we didn't bet for money.
Don't laugh.
You can laugh. You can laugh, bro.
The practice week is so much better.
We're getting closer. Little by little. Pretty cool, bro.
That was great.
That was a nice
That was
shot.
a great shot.
Oh, I don't like anything about it.
Where's this kid?
Oh, that's his right there.
Yeah. How far off are we from these kids?
I'm 1 putt away from a par.
Okay. And where are they at?
They're killing us.
Okay. Cool.
Just killing us. But look at this.
Oh.
The horseshoe.
Damn, that was good though.
Hey guys, thank you. Have fun. Enjoy yourselves. These guys behind us are like, what are you doing? Hey, let me just say this. All seriousness, thank you for having me here. I've had a fucking wonderful time. Beautiful fucking country club, killer company.
Thank
The
you.
crew's not so cool, but
Yeah, they kind
You
of
know.
suck, but you know.
sorry guys.
It's so cold.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's so cold.
You know what that means? Gotta do another one.